So. Oh, he's humping me. Stop it. He's humping my leg. Look. So this video is going to be about me and Josh, but as you can see, the dogs are not making it easy. You might wonder why there are 2 white dogs. We are going to do a video very soon all about that. Stop humping me. Stop. Stop. They are not actually our dogs. I think I have to make that clear. They're just in our care currently. Anyway.
So you know, in one of the videos we made it public that we had some problems with our relationship.
Things there.
Things which were not going right and everything. So yeah, and we had a break and we went back to UK.
We went on a break. We just were apart whilst I was in the UK.
And Emily went to UK and I stayed here. And Emily going to UK, I think it helped somehow.
It was just that time apart I think we needed to reevaluate things and to get out of the really bad cycle we've got ourselves in, a bad routine, because I think if we put these dogs on the ground they're making so much noise, but on our laps anyway, I think a lot of our problems were caused by just our sort of lifestyle and how things were going as well. Anyway, so we kind of sat down together and thought of changes that we want to make to try and improve things, and then we thought we'd like to share them with you guys. I can't concentrate, he's humping my leg. Stop.
So we have 6 things which we have changed, or we are doing now. 6 things which we thought they may change our life or
make things a bit better.
Make things a bit better.
Let's get my phone and check the first one. Okay. First one's cancelling. So we mentioned before that we decided to get cancelling. We were doing it individually, and the idea was that then eventually we'll do couples cancelling. Whilst I was in the UK, Josh did carry that on until he got sick. I haven't been doing it, but we are going to resume properly now that I'm back. And I just think that's really important. It was quite eye-opening anyway. Learning. It's very unique. This lady has worked with so many mixed couples,
most of the people we know, or
everybody
has been helping,
because there are a lot of difficulties in a cross-cultural relationship and things that crop up, and so she knows what she's doing, and it's just really insightful hearing from her. So we're going to carry on with that. We are going to start it up again. Josh hasn't done it since he was sick, but we will be resuming that.
Thanks for the comments and everything, but whoever is down, what, everyone has to know one that is that I have English problems, but Emily understands everything I say, and I'm the one who, like we said in one video, I'm the one who mostly understands what she says. 2 is that I'm sick, so my face, my eyes, my voice may be down, but yeah, that's me.
I was gonna say,
people you have to get used to me that's Josh.
I was gonna say, it's so funny though, because everyone just has completely different opinions. Some people are like, the way he looks at you, la la. The next person says he looks like he doesn't like you at all. So everyone has their own opinions, but no one is living our life. No one knows the real ins and outs.
8 years. So
if we've made it this long, it's obviously a reason we've made it this long. You know. Anyway, right. Number 2. This one, I think, some people won't understand it, because this is where there are cultural differences, is that we have decided to hire help at home. Now, anyone Ugandan or African generally, or from lots of actually countries, similar countries, won't find that surprising, won't find that unusual, because it is...
Because yeah, it's not... Everyone, like in even some people who earn very less, as people who help in to take care of kids and clean the houses and what.
It's just so the norm here.
It's not that expensive in Uganda.
People have multiple people helping in the houses. Even if you get house help, they have house help at their home, and it just goes all the way down. And that's just the way the way it is here, but I know in UK and Europe and America and these sort of countries, that is not the norm. That is what people with a lot of money do. So I know some people might not quite understand that, but the reason for it is things are so different in Uganda. You have to remember, even to get something done takes 10 times as long as it would in the UK. Like anything, even doing your food shopping would take a full day. And so any errands, going to an office, anything, it takes so much longer than it would ever take elsewhere. And and what had happened in our last few months here is, because I was with the kids all the time, doing all the looking after the kids, taking the kids to their after school clubs, and then I also had tutoring every evening. Josh was away running all the errands, going on to the offices and things like this, and we never saw each other, like ever. And obviously that has a big impact on you. And then on top of that, can you don't stop? And on top of that, it really limits us. So we found that it's a bit of a lose-lose situation in terms of getting the adoption to move and going around offices and things like this, because if they see me, people automatically think
they're rich.
Exactly.
They're rich.
So they want a lot of money to do anything. However, when Josh goes around alone, it's the opposite. Now Josh's hair means people automatically think he is a Rasta. Just because he's got his hair does not mean he's a Rastafarian. But anyway, people automatically think that, and people automatically think he has no money. So it's the complete opposite, and people don't do things because they don't see what they're going to get out of it. And I feel like and because I've always had to be back for like 3 PM for picking the kids from school and all these sorts of things, simply just means that we can rarely go anywhere. We can't go to Kampala to get things done, we can't go to the village to get things done because it's just too far away and we can't get back in time. So we have decided to hire full-time, hopefully live-in help with the kids slash house slash everything, because not only will that help us with getting things moving, but it will allow us to spend a bit more time together as well, which is super important.
So point number 3.
Number 3, our plan is to compromise and do activities together for the other person. So something that I always want to do and really enjoy doing, and one of my favourite things to do, and something that probably isn't Josh's favourite thing to do,
is walking.
Is walking.
As you can see, you're very skinny. Then with all my skinniness, how can I be walking a lot of steps? I know I have to be healthy, but again, Emilie was walking, but for me I prefer another thing. But
it's not, for me it's not just for the exercise, it's like walking is just good for you mentally. I love taking the dogs out and going on a walk, and so we have, Josh has agreed every morning, we
wake up, organize the kids,
go to school,
escort the kids to school,
walk
all
the
this,
dogs.
then we walk
together.
the dogs up
together.
Like together.
Yeah. But then after that we'll be having another program. So then because Josh will be doing something that I want to do, I'm going to then be doing something that Josh wants to do. Which what does Josh love more than anything in the world?
I've always not loved it, but I've always wanted us to have a routine and be working out with Emilie
at the gym.
So Emilie here has this time agreed to us have some time. She has decided to regularly be going to the gym together. So she will be working out with me in the gym. Definitely compromising there, because definitely not my favourite activity. That's also, we will do another whole video on that, but we are trying to sort ourselves out a bit in terms of health and fitness. But yeah, that's something that I always want to do and Josh always wants to do, and we're going to make sure that we are both doing what the other person wants to do and making that time for the other person. So that is, what point was that? Number 3. Number 4, this one is kind of like a whole family thing, something that we really were not doing enough, and that is to have, like, the aim is 1 day a week, which is just a family day, where we spend the time as a family, even if it's just at home, just doing things at home or watching a movie or going out or whatever, but just making sure we're all here, we're all present. We decide not to run errands that day, we take a day off because
how often do we take a day off and not do anything? So rarely, like every few months. Like it's just, so taking a day where we take a day off, and also where on the most part we do not film, we do not create content. We might take a few photos or things here and there, but we're not going to full on vlog it or things like that. We want to take a day as a family, just, yeah.
So we have been not, me have been in, if I go to my game, it stays at home with the kids. Or if I go to Kampala, she stays at home. Or when Emilie is going somewhere, so now we have decided to have a family day off where nothing happens apart from family, kids and us.
Okay, 2 more things then. Number 5 was going to bed together at the same time and waking up together at the same time, which is something that we have never done, because we were on completely different schedules, where I would stay up really late at night editing, doing all these sort of things, and I'd sleep in quite late in the morning. Josh would go to bed really early
and wake up
really early. So we were on completely different schedules, and we just weren't aligned, and I just don't think it was very healthy. And I know, like, sometimes things like that, you can't help things like that if people have different jobs and stuff like that, but we can actually adapt. Like, we have the freedom to adapt and to be doing it at the same time, and we just think that it'll be a lot better. Because otherwise, also, he's half asleep when I'm wide awake, I'm half asleep when he's wide awake, and it just doesn't create a good environment, basically. And then that brings us to the last one, which is intentionally making time for us two off together. So separate to the family days, we just don't ever.
Nope. Maybe.
Have we ever? I think
maybe Valentine's.
That Valentine's, the first night we ever spent away, just
8
us.
years, and we've never been just me and Emilie. We're always with family, doing this.
Well, not even, and we don't even do anything with family that often. We are just always
working.
Yeah, always running errands, doing something. We don't ever just spend time off just together, like to have a nice time.
So this time we have decided to have some time, and some days, maybe in a month or maybe in one. So where we have a day of just me and Emilie.
Just being intentional date days, basically. Nothing, doesn't have to be anything flashy again, just that time together with no other things going on. Because yeah, Valentine's has been the only time we've ever done that, and you were really poorly.
I was very sick.
It didn't go that well. But yeah, those are the 6 things that we have sat down, we've discussed, and we've decided the changes we want to make. Yeah.
And hope some people can also comment and give us some
other
ideas of things we can do.
Well, people did. Everybody told me, well, not, so many people said in the comment section that I just need to start cooking. That if I start cooking for you, we don't even need counselling. Whenever I cook, you refuse to eat it. Cook pasta, you cook chickpea curry.
She cooks the dishes.
I cooked dal. That's pretty much it. I cooked bean burgers, potato salad, make a lot of homemade hummus, but I'm not the most gifted cook. I don't enjoy cooking, and Josh is much better at cooking, so naturally.
She doesn't cook because I'm better.
Just the way it is, and it's not that unusual, you know. Maybe it is here in Uganda, but
she likes my food. I don't mostly.
The kids like my food. Adam says I'm the best cooker.
It makes sense when Emilie is cooking the best meals. She understands cook, like the UK foods, which we haven't here in our house tested, like the kids or what. And I'm better with Ugandan food. So yeah.
However, on that note, part of our plan of videos is a little cooking series.
So another thing we are going to do is I'm going to start videos. You're going to see videos of me soon teaching Emilie how to cook Ugandan foods
So if you do have any, you know, things in mind that you'd like to see us teach each other with cooking.
Teach.
Yeah, bearing in mind that we do follow a vegan diet.
Everyone who sees our videos, everyone who loves our family, thanks you for the love. So whoever have an idea of what we can do, because we would love to stay together forever and ever and very old.
We will leave it there. We've only been back together a week. Things have been going pretty well, but you know, we're not sick of each other yet. Give it another week.
Thank you for watching this video, and whoever follows us, any support,
we appreciate
anything, comments, questions.
We read all the comments. We might not be able to get back to all of them, but we read.
Maybe we don't reply to every comment, but still we read each and every comment. So
thank you when you take the time to comment. We appreciate it. Anyway, we'll see you again in the next video. Bye guys.
Bye.